Yeah, when I was a little younger, I was left a rooming house. I had about 13 or 14 rooms in this house. It was two family flat, but my grandfather turned. He was a hustler. He turned it into a he had after hours downstairs and a rooming house upstairs. He was pimping and hustling, but he died, and my grandmama had it, and then I moved in with her to help her manage her roomers, and she died, and I was left with the rooming house, and uh, I started hanging out with Muslims, Orthodox Muslims, Nation of Islam, uh, Panthers, and all types of revolutionary brothers that I rented rooms to, and I got to see how brothers really are. Now, this is after Elijah had died. This was in the 80s and in the 90s, uh, mostly in the 80s, that I had control of this rooming house. And some brothers, they had the kufi on, but they be still getting high. They had a woman wear the veil, and they be riding up and down Woodward buying sex. You know, some guys was crazy. They shot at some white women, brought the heat down on my house. You know, some guys were Orthodox. They was all up in Dearborn hanging out with them white Arabs, and they didn't. I seen racism in them white Arabs in Dearborn. So I started seeing flaws, man. Now, my uncle was in it in the 40s until Wallace started messing up, and my uncle got with some more brothers, different kind of brothers. I think he got with uh, Dr. York and their crew, you know. But brothers be in there, and they be unrighteous. It'd be like a clique, man. It'd be like a gang, after a while. You know, country club or something. And, you know, I recognize that. And I don't care what you say, man. See, they tried to scare me one time when I was in an FOI meeting. And brother said, well, it's 12 of us, FOI here. Suppose we ought to jump on you, beat your ass. I say, yeah, y'all might could get me. But I say, I ain't gonna go away like that, man. you know, I'm gonna get every last one of you. They had this big brother, muscle bound brother in there. He started trying to scare me. I don't know if they was putting me through a test or what, but I got kind of upset by their approach. And I told the brother, I said, man, you don't scare me. I'm the type of guy, I don't care how big you are or how tall you are. You know, I'm going to stand up. I cannot be, uh, I was tested when I was young, when I was 13, 12, 14 years old. I had tests put on me. I moved to a new neighborhood, and I'm the only, I ain't got no brothers or sisters. And gangs, they try to do things. But my old man taught me and told me, he said, look, man, uh, defend yourself at all times. He taught me ways to defend myself. Now, he said, might be sometimes you might have to run now, you know. But if you cornered, you can't run. Put your back to the wall. go for what you know. You know. So he taught me, and if I have to pick up a brick or a stick, or if I have to stick a nigga or shoot, or whatever, you know, he said, don't mess with nobody, but don't let nobody mess with you. Don't be arguing with nobody. You know, say what you gotta say. Don't get all emotional about it, and let it go at that. And if they refuse to let it go, you know, go for what you know. And he gave me some good advice. Don't mess with nobody. You know, do unto others as you want them to be doing to you. But you got bullies, you know, that want your lunch money. They tried to shake me down. It was a gang called the Shakers, Baby Shakers. They tried to shake me down, and I was standing in line at the show. And by the time I got through, they wanted me to join their gang. Because, see, gangsters like a nigga with heart. And that's how the United States control. So we out for right now. And edit yourself. So this is Black Light. And stay tuned for another edition of Soul Sessions, the Church of What's Happening, Cyberspace Ministry. Black Light out.